Hey everybody, welcome to 15 Minutes in Hell. Heath, continue on your rant about how DBZ Super sucks.
Well, it's not that it sucks. It's just it's kind of lost itself because they just keep adding more and more and more parallels. Because I think they thought, well, this is what the fans really liked from Dragon Ball Z. Let's just do that, the whole thing. It was like when, with the prequel trilogies, with Star Wars, it was like, George Lucas went, I finally have the budget to do lightsaber duels. The people love lightsaber duels, so let's do 18 in each movie. It's like, you don't need that much. I don't need Goku being a billion times more powerful than base level Super Saiyan. Like, seriously, Alternate State Goku could flick Super Saiyan Goku away like he's nothing. And it just totally takes away from Dragon Ball Z.
It does. That's the thing.
Because had Frieza, different circumstances, Frieza didn't show up until Super. Frieza from DBZ doesn't show up until Super. Is Frieza a threat? Not even remotely.
No. Far from it.
And they just keep adding shit to Frieza. Gold Frieza, Black Frieza. I'm like, enough.
I think they're trying
This
to...
is Frieza actually putting an effort. We get it.
And I'm okay with that. But at the same time, I would love to see a canon Cooler.
Cooler is canon to hell with Toriyama. Cooler's better than Frieza.
Everybody loves Pump Daddy C. Next thing, apparently, they finally given Yamcha a girlfriend. I haven't really read much about it.
Who cares about Yamcha?
I care about Yamcha. You know, like especially when it came to Super. Like, you know what was funny? Vegeta and Goku kind of switched roles. Goku was like, yeah, he wasn't the best father figure, but he was somewhat of a father figure.
No, he wasn't. Goku is the reason for all of the Z Fighters' misery.
Let me finish. Like, as we kind of see, like, early on, he did, like, somewhat kind of take care of Gohan. Until we died. No, shut up and let me finish. Because if you remember in World's Strongest, in Tree of Might, and what was the other one? Garlic Jr.
Yeah.
I wish they would make Garlic Jr. like canon. That'd be amazing. But like each time Gohan got kidnapped and he had to go save him. But also, to be fair, I'm just going to backtrack my statement because you're like I was saying, there's no way to really defend Goku as a father.
Goku is a terrible father.
Yeah.
He's a terrible person. He's a terrible husband. He's a terrible defender of Earth.
Super made it worse.
Yes, it did.
Yes. Made him just lust for power, like lust for fighting. Even in the DBZ, we can kind of understand why he's doing it. There's some reasoning behind it.
Well, I felt like in DBZ, Goku, he enjoyed being the strongest, but he did not seek it.
Yeah.
Like, his power and abilities kind of
he had to become stronger because of the villains.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like his abilities and stuff kind of like drew that to Earth. Whereas he goes looking for trouble constantly.
And Super.
Constantly. And Vegeta's like, can you just like fucking stop?
That's the funny thing. Vegeta and Goku have switched roles. You know what? I'll even add to it. I say Krillin is more of a father to Gohan. It's kind of like Gohan and like Like Piccolo.
Krillin is his uncle. Master Roshi is his pervy grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
Piccolo is his dad. Piccolo's his dad. It's like the scene in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
It may have been your father.
It may be your father, but it
wasn't
your
your
daddy,
daddy.
boy. Yeah, Piccolo's his daddy.
And the funny thing is that actually comes up a lot in Super, like in the movie, like in the superhero movie.
What is it?
Fidel's teachers know who Piccolo is because she comes over and picks her up from school. Even the teacher, the teacher herself is just like, it's like, oh, Mr. Piccolo, it's good to see you again. How are you today?
So you know what I want in Super? I want Gohan to just finally be like, Dad, I've had enough. All this shit's happening because of you. You're a shitty dad, you're a shitty husband, and then Gohan and Goku have a huge fucking fight that Piccolo has to break up.
To be fair, until Power of the Gods and all that, how many times has Piccolo been the strongest?
Not a lot.
So there's been a point he could have, him and Tien would have killed Cell.
Yes.
If it wasn't for
I think it was
Vegeta.
the last time that Piccolo was comparably equal in power to Goku, Vegeta, and stuff.
It never happened in Boo, because let's be honest, Boo was way too powerful. I don't think there was anything that could have happened
And see, that's another thing. Is you had Cell, and they just barely were able to beat Cell, and then big gap of years, and then the Boo saga happens, and Boo is so overwhelmingly, ridiculously more powerful than they are. Boo could kick Cell's ass easily, so they have to push their limits, and in the meantime, Boo's kicking everybody's ass, or at least Evil Boo is. And Boo is ancient. Boo killed, all but one Supreme Kai?
He killed the Grand Supreme Kai.
Yeah.
Then he killed the other Kais except for the East Supreme Kai.
Yeah. So, he has killed multiple gods. So, with Super, you get Beerus, and then you get Whis, who's more powerful than Beerus.
Let's be honest. The angels are actually kind of cool. I love Whis. So he's amazing.
They're cool, but they're too powerful. And then you get, little guy God. And it's and then, Goku has to keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And it's how was Boo such of a great calamity thousands of years before him, when you had beings that were so ridiculously more powerful than him that they could just beat him like nothing? Beerus beats Boo like he's not even fucking there. Like if it was Yamcha. So why did Beerus step in?
I think where he was a god of destruction. It was either that or he was sleeping. I cannot remember.
But see, it's just...
the big thing, I can accept...
That's what Super kills me.
I can accept gods of destruction. I can accept sin. I can understand that, because that's the thing. There has to be a legit creation entity. I can accept that.
See, I don't like that. There doesn't need to be a god of the Dragon Ball universe.
That's the thing. I don't I'd
Creator god. There's gods.
Yeah.
There doesn't need to be a creator god. It needs to be some great mystery.
I can understand it.
I don't care.
But at the same time, it's kind of a cop out.
I liked Beerus initially, but then you just get more and more and more powerful. And it's well, what the fuck is the point of Beerus? Beerus should have been a real threat, not I'm kind of sleepy and tired and I'm hungry, and that was dumb. And the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan thing, the 5 pure hearts.
He just wanted a good fight. That's all Beerus wanted, and that's what caused Goku to there's other beings out there. There's other universes. I get to fight.
Yeah, see, Beerus should have been a real threat. Beerus has been observing all this and went, you know what? I think it's time for this universe to end, and is going to destroy it. Maybe have not every there's multiple universes and they all have a god of destruction. Maybe like there's a god of creation, there's a god of destruction.
I'd be okay with that.
And so Beerus is going to destroy the universe so that the god of creation can create a new one that isn't so fucked up. And they are just like up here. They don't fight. They don't fight at all. And then they find out the only way to defeat Beerus is to replace him with somebody else. You can't fight him. They try to fight him, they lose. And they have to replace him with somebody else. Some cosmic hierarchy. Somebody, I don't know. They do it, and who do they put in the god of destruction? Vegeta.
I think that was a canon at one point.
Vegeta would make an excellent god of destruction.
Actually,
That would be the ultimate, like, story arc for him.
they're working up towards that. Like right now, like in the manga and stuff, the little bit I've read, like Vegeta has started kind of activating God of Destruction powers.
But it's like you've got the creator god, and then you've got the gods of destruction for each universe, and then you've got, I guess, the Kais, the supreme Kais of each universe. And then you've got just the regular Kais.
Well, no, Grand Earth Kai, the granddaddy, the best Kai.
Like King Kai is now like way down here, like,
And we've
then
still
you've got
King Yama, old King Yama.
but you've got, and then every planet has a god. You know, it's just you keep bumping everybody down, so you make what was once impressive kind of it takes away. It
really
from
does.
DBZ and Dragon Ball, in my humble opinion.
You know who I wish, like, that's the thing. Now, I would love to see Garlic Jr. come back. For the main reason, because I want him to actually wish for immortality and make it happen. To the fact that they I love Garlic Jr. as a villain. I think
I do.
When you come on for lunch.
Okay.
I love Garlic Jr., but what if he were they were to like go, well, we're going to make him canon and introduce him now. He's not a threat.
Well, no, he could be.
How?
Like, instead of
If
just...
you take Garlic Jr. from his movie and bring him here, come on, you can't.
Like, he gained
That's
more...
what they have painted themselves into a corner in Dragon Ball Super.
They really have, but how I would see it, it's where he's immortal, but he, at the same time, like, even Beerus couldn't destroy him. And the fact that, like, he's been training in the Dead Zone for all this time. That's like, don't only say, like, make it to where, like, he was an ancient evil, got to Earth, and somehow, we don't know how, Akame, and, like, ended up tricking him into the Dead Zone or something. And he's been trapped there ever since. He's already immortal. He's already...
But the thing is, with Super, this is the thing with Super is they've painted themselves into a corner with who should be the next villain, because you can't bring back non-villain. You can't bring back Garlic.
Yeah.
Because he's just not a comparable threat anymore.
Sadly, time is up for 50 Minutes in Hell, but
I was ranting.
I know,
ranting,
it's terrible.
Pontificating.
I even wanted to bring in Pycon. If you remember,
Yes, I remember Pycon.
yeah, the only guy who was whooping Goku's ass. I don't think he's beaten Pycon. Maybe he's only beaten Pycon one time or something.
You know, I don't understand why they didn't bring Pycon in for the Tournament of Power.
That would have been amazing. I
That
would have
would've-
loved to see.
Had he shown up and Goku's like, hi!
Because he was non-canon, but like at the same time, I think it would have been amazing if they made him canon. But that's been 15 Minutes in Hell, everybody. Thank you.